Hello, I'm Jeremiah with Diode Technologies, and today we're going to talk a little bit about our mass notification solutions. The Staff Alerter is a new twist on what we've been using for panic buttons for years and years. We all know the panic button is an essential piece at a school to help keep us safe, to notify authorities when an event or activity does happen. The negative about the panic button is it's always been so one case. So what we know is we put it in and basically we say we hope we never press this. We want it to do its job, but we don't want you to have to press it. Well, what we've done with the Staff Alerter is we've now able to create multiple things that this button can do. So these buttons can be wireless, where we can put underneath a desk, we can put by a cabinet, we can even put them on a pendant so they can be taken out to recess. But what we're also able to do is we're able to do this virtually. So with the Staff Alerter, we're able to create buttons on the desktop of a computer. So now I can deploy these to every single classroom, every single user in a system, and I can now use my smartphone, I can use my tablet, or I can use my computer to deploy different type of buttons. For example, if there's a student in class that has a medical condition and we need to notify the nurse, the principal, maybe even the parent, we can now set up a custom button virtually on a computer screen that with one click I can now send a text, email, or phone call to that parent, to that nurse, to that principal, or whoever needs to know about it. We also know that just the arrival of a principal or an admin staff into a classroom can cause instant calm down. Well, what we're able to do is now have a simple button that's on there, whether it's a double press of this button or it's a click of a button on a computer. I can now bring in a principal or send them a message that says, hey, please come to Mr. Dirkson's classroom, he could use some assistance. And now I don't have to sound the alarms or send the police, but I can now get some assistance in a different manner. We also see this a lot for playgrounds, as I mentioned earlier. Those medical buttons become great. So now instead of having to say, oh man, somebody fell in a playground and find the proper person to talk to, again, I press one button and I set off that motion. Above all, we're able to take and integrate this into other solutions like paging systems, door access. So now pressing that button, for example, I can initiate a lockdown. I can initiate a page overhead that says we're in lockdown. All these things can now be tied together using the Staff Alerter.